Good morning friends. Once again I welcome you all for my online learning session for my YouTube channel. So in previous sessions we were discussing many things about determinants. We were discussing many concepts, right? We have seen the properties, we have seen the introduction, definition, all the things, and also in previous session we have started with first exercise, and in that first exercise of your NCERT 12th mathematics book we have solved 4 problems, and I asked you people to try the remaining, right? So let us proceed with the fifth one. 4 we have tried in the previous session. Let us start with the fifth one. So what is fifth? It is having 4 sub questions, right? So evaluate the determinant. We need to find the value of this determinant, right? The value of these 4 determinants. Let's try them one by one. Okay. What is first one? Let determinant A is equal to 3 minus 1 minus 2 0 0 minus 1 3 minus 5 0. So friends, I said you can expand the determinant, you can find the value of determinant by expanding through any row or any column. So what was the trick here? So to reduce the time, we should select the row or column which is having maximum number of zeros. It is different that it is the other thing that if you expand through any row, you will get the same answer. Not only the row which is having row or column which is having least maximum number of zeros, you expand through any row or any column, so you are going to get the same answer, right? So we have to reduce our time, it is better to select the row or column which is having maximum number of zeros. Okay, so what was the sign conventions? Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, right? So these are the sign conventions. Now see, looking upon this determinant, we find that second row is having maximum number of zeros. It is having 2 zeros. So only element is third element. So we have to select, we can select the second row in order to reduce our working time. Okay. So see, second row, if I am selected, I should write expanding through second row, expanding through second row. So the determinant value is, what is the first element in second row? 0, right? Write it as it is. Leaving 0 is there in second row and it also belongs to first column. 0 belongs to second row and it also belongs to first column. So neglecting second row and first column, what will be the elements left? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, 0. So it should be there minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, 0, right? Then next is plus 0. Plus, see, these symbols are sign conventions of these values, right? So these symbols are used by whatever signs we have used. They should be only considered while writing the outside elements, not for the inside elements. For inside element, whatever sign they are carrying with themselves, that should be written. For example, minus 5 I have written here, right? Here minus 5 is there, minus 5 is there. You should not write it as minus into minus plus. You should write it as only minus 5. Okay, is that clear? So this is how it will be there. Plus 0, that is, this convention will come to this, right? Whatever I have written on the top, they should be taken here before writing this element, right? So this is minus, right? 0 is what? Minus. Here 0 is plus. So this 0 is there in second row and it is also there in second column. So 0 is there in second row, also it is there in second column. So neglecting second row, second column, what will be left? If I neglect second row and second column, 3 minus 2, 3 0, right? 3 minus 2, 3, 0. Fine. Next, what sign is there here? Minus. Minus. What is there here? Minus 1. Okay. Now, this minus 1 is there in second row and it is there in third column. This minus 1 is there in second row and in third column. So, neglecting second row and third column, what are the elements left? 3, minus 1, 3, minus 5. So, that is 3, minus 1, 3, minus 5. Okay, fine. So now as first n term we have 0, there is actually no need of writing this determinant. 0 into any value will be 0 only. So if 0 is there, directly you can write it as 0. For your understanding, I have written here minus 0 or plus 0, it is 0 only. And minus into minus plus 1. Plus 1 into 3 minus 1, 3 minus 5. So this will be 3 minus 1, 3 minus 5. So what is the value of this determinant? Because 0 plus 0 is 0, you can neglect 1 into this determinant will be this determinant only. So 3 into minus 5 minus 3 into minus 1. So 3 into minus 5 is minus 15. Minus into minus is plus 3. So minus 15 plus 3 is minus 12. Is that clear? What is the method here? 3 into minus 5 minus of 3 into minus 1. So 3 into minus 5 minus 3 into minus 1. So 3 into minus 5 is minus 15. Minus 3 into minus 1 is plus 3. So it will be minus 12. So I hope the procedure is clear. This is how we need to go for 3 cross 3 determinant. So now pause this video and make a note of this one. Friends, I hope you have understood the first problem. So let's start with the second one. So what is second one? 3, 4 minus 5, 1, 1 minus 2, 2, 3, 1. So what is the sign convention? We should start from the plus, plus minus plus, minus plus minus, plus minus plus. So you have to, it is not mandatory to write the sign conventions over there, but if you remember, that is more than enough. If you remember, it is more than enough, but still to get practice, till you get practice, nice grip over that, so you can write it with the pencil, right? Okay. So here, as we can see, there are no zeros, so each and every row or column is having some other entry. So what we should do is, you expand with any row or any column. So we'll expand it with first row. Expanding it with first row. Okay. So what will let determinant A equals? What will be the value of determinant A? So first row is having 3 minus 4, 5. What is the first element of first row? It is 3 into, see, this 3 is there in first row and first column. 3 is there in first row and first column. So neglect the row and column in which 3 is there. So neglect first row, first column. So if I neglect first row, if I neglect first column, so what will remain? 1 minus 2, 3 minus 1. So 1 minus 2, 3, 1. Sorry. 1 minus 2, 3, 1. Once again I repeat, these signs are there only for outside element, not for the inside element. Okay. Then what is the next element? Minus 4. So sign is minus. Minus of minus 4 into what will be the determinant? Neglect first row, second column. Why? Because minus 4 is there in first row and second column. So neglect first row and second column. So what is left? 1 minus 2, 2, 1. One minus 2, 2 and 1. Okay, fine. Next is the plus 5. Okay, plus 5. So plus 5 is there in which row? First row, third column. Plus 5 is there in first row and third column. Okay, so neglecting first row and third column, 1, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so what is the value of this determinant? 1 into 1 minus 3 into minus 2. 1 into 1 minus 3 into minus 2. Okay, minus into minus is plus 4 into 1 into 1 minus 2 into minus 2 plus 5 into 1 into 3 minus 2 into 1. Okay, so now 3 into, what is 1 into 1? 1. 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. Minus 6 into minus is plus 6. Plus 4 into 1 plus 4. Okay, why? Because 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 into minus is plus 4. Plus 5 into 1 into 3 is 3. Minus 2 into 1 is 2. So this is 3 into 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 4 into 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 5 into 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, so 3 into 7 is 21. 4 into 5 is 20 plus 5. So 25 plus 21 is 46. Determinant A is 46. Okay, so I hope you have understood the methodology for this. So now what you do is, as usual, pause the video and make the notes of this. So friends, so I have solved two problems. I hope you have understood those two problems from the fifth question, right? So other two you can try as yourself, try by yourself. Now let us move on to the sixth one. So what is there here? Here also we need to find the determinant, but they have given in some other way. If matrix A is a 3 cross 3, if A is a 3 cross 3 matrix, we need to find the value of determinant of the matrix. Okay. So if A is equal to 1, 1, minus 2, 2, 1, minus 3, minus 2, 3, 0, then determinant of A will be 1, 1, minus 2, 2, 1, minus 3, minus 2, 3, 0. Okay, so now if you observe, it is having 1, 0. Okay, so either you can expand it through third row or third column, or by any other row also you will get the same answer. Okay, plus minus plus, minus plus minus, plus minus plus. So as we have only 1, 0, so it doesn't make that difference if we expand it through third row or third column or by any other row, right? So because first row is having 1 and 1, it will be simple to expand through first row. So let us expand it through first row. So let's try here, expanding it through first row. So determinant A will be, so what is the first element of first row? Sorry, this is plus 1, plus 1, 1 into, So we should leave the row and column in which this element is there. So leave first row and first column. What remains? 1, -3, 3 and 0. 1, -3, 3 and 0. Okay. So friends, once again I repeat. See here minus is there, so I should not write minus inside. This minus is only concerned for outside. Whenever this element is coming outside, then only this minus should be considered, right? So unless and until, it should not be considered. These whatever sign I have put outside externally, they are only for outside elements, not for the inside elements. Here 1 is having plus, so +1, right? Is that clear? So not for the inside elements. If this 1 is coming inside the determinant, see here inside the determinant, if 1 is coming, you should not write that plus symbol. Whatever is there with this, you should write that one. See, for example, -2, it is having plus here, right? Whenever this -2 comes outside the determinant, then only it will be this positive sign will be used, and this will be used whenever 2 is coming inside. Okay. So first row, first element was 1, that we have finished. What is first row, second element? As we are expanding through first row, all the elements should be considered. What is the first row, second element? 1. So this one is having minus here. So take -1 into okay. So -1 is there in first row and second column. So leave first row, second column. So what is left? 2, -3, -2, 0. Okay. 2, -3, -2, 0. So once again I will tell you. See, -1 is there in first row and second column. So I have left first row and second column. Whatever remains after that, 2, -3, -2, 0. See here you can see 2 is carrying minus sign outside, but that should not be considered when 2 comes inside, right? That is considered only when 2 is coming outside the determinant, right? For example, -2 is there, it is having plus symbol. That this plus symbol should not be considered inside, it should be considered outside. Is that clear? So only I have not considered that plus symbol, I have considered this minus symbol. Okay, fine. So next is what? -2. Plus is there, plus of -2. So -2 is there in first row, third column. So leave first row, third column. So what is that? 2, 1, -2, 3. 2, 1, -2, 3. Is that clear? Okay. So this is how we need to expand it. Now just simplify this one. 1 into. Okay. So this is nothing but. Okay. Write it 1 into 0 minus 3 into -3 minus 1 into 2 into 0 minus -2 into -3 minus 2 into right here minus, see, plus into minus, minus 2 into 3 minus -2 into 1. Okay. 1 into 0 is 0. Minus 3 into -3 is -9. -9 into minus is +9. Minus 1. 2 into 0 is 0. See, -2 into -3 is +6. -2 into -3 is +6. +6 into -6. Minus into minus becomes plus. Plus into minus, once again minus. -2 as it is. 2 into 3 is 6. -2 into 1, that is -2. Minus into minus plus. So plus 2. Okay. So 0 plus 9 is 9. 9 into 1 is 9. 0 minus 6 is minus 6. Minus 6 into minus 1 is plus 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 into minus 2 is minus 16. Okay. So 9 plus 6 is what? 15. 15 minus 16 is minus 1. So I hope you have understood the value of this one. How you have understood how we got the value of this one. So we were asked to find the value of determinant A. So this is how we need to find the value of determinant A. Okay. So pause the video and make a note of this. So friends, so let us move on to the next problem. So this is seventh one. Okay. So what should we do here is we should find the value of x. Right. So the determinant equation of determinants are given. So we should find the value of x. So how to find the value of x? We'll see it one by one. Okay. Given is what? 2, 4, 5, 1 is equal to 2x, 4, 6, x. Okay, fine. So when it was matrices, when we were asked to find the value of unknowns, directly we would equate the corresponding values. But here we should not do that one. That is okay for matrices but not okay for the determinants. So how to do this one? Okay. So solve this determinant separately. Okay. What is this? 2 into 1 minus 5 into 4 is equal to, see, 2 into 1 minus 5 into 4. This one is 2x into x. 2x into x minus 6 into 4. Okay. 6 into 4. This is how we should solve it. 2 into 1 is 2 minus 5 into 4 is 20 equals 2x into x is 2x square minus 6 into 4 24. What is 2 minus 20? Minus 18 is equal to 2x square minus 24. So this will be what? 2x square is equal to minus 18 minus 24 on the other side plus 24. 2x square is equal to what? 6. X square is equal to 6 by 2, that is 3. X is equal to plus or minus root 3. Is that clear? So once again I repeat, 2 into 1 minus 5 into 4. This was about this determinant equals 2x into x minus 6 into 4. 2 into 1 is 2, 5 into 4 is 20, minus as it is. Okay, 2x into x is 2x square minus 6 into 4 is minus 24. 2 minus 20 is minus 18. 2x square minus 24 is as it is, I have written. So what? Minus 24 shifted on the other side. It became what? 2x square will be equal to minus 18 plus 24. Minus 24 shifted on the other side, it becomes plus 24. So 2x square will be equal to minus 18 plus 24. So 2x square is what? Minus 18 plus 24 is plus 6. So 2x square will become equal to plus 6. And x square will be 6 by 2, that is 3. So if x square is equal to 3, x will be plus or minus root 3. This is how you need to solve it. I hope you have understood that one. So it will be more clear by solving this problem. Okay. So let us start with this. Same procedure. Solve determinant LHS, RHS separately. Okay. Given is what? 2, 3, 4, 5 is equal to x, 3, 2x, 5. What is the value of this determinant? 2 into 5 minus 4 into 3, 2 into 5 minus 4 into 3, that was about first determinant, is equal to x into 5 minus 2x into 3. X into 5 minus 2x into 3. This was about second RHS of the determinant of RHS. Okay. So 2 into 5 is 10 minus 4 into 3 is 12 is equal to x into 5 is 5x, 2x into 3 is 6x. 2 into 3 is 6, so it will be 6x minus 6x. 10 minus 12 is minus 2. 5x minus 6x is minus x. So if minus 2 is equal to minus x, x will be equal to 2. Okay, so I hope this is clear for you. So now what you should do is once again pause this video and take a couple of minutes and make a note of this. Okay, so I hope all the concepts are very much clear. There's only one problem left over here. Okay, so we'll discuss that once you make a note of this. Okay, so make a note of this. So friends, I hope you have understood that one. So this is a last problem. As we all know, one or two problems of the exercise will have objective type of questions. So this is also objective type question. So if x to 18x is equal to 6 to 18 6, then what is the value of x? Okay, so let us try to find it. Given is x to 18x, 6 to 18 6, right? So most of the students will make a mistake here by comparing this one. So you have 2 here and 2 here, 18 here and 18 here. Here also x, here also x, 6, 6 and 6 is there in the option. Directly many of the students will equate the corresponding elements. X is equal to 6, x is equal to 6 and they will take the answer. It is not the right method. That was okay for matrices. Once again I repeat. So clearly you understand the difference. That is matrices, this is determinants. Don't do that mistake here. Right? That was correct for matrices but not for determinants. Here as we have done, definitely you have to solve the determinant. Without solving determinant you will not get the value of unknowns here. So let us try to solve the determinant. See, what is this? X into x minus 18 into 2 is equal to 6 into 6 minus 18 into 2. X into x is x square minus 18 into 2, 36 is equal to 6 into 6, 36 minus 18 into 2, 36. So I can write x square minus 36 as equal to 36 minus 36 is 0. X square as equal to 36 and x is equal to plus or minus 6. X will be equal to plus or minus 6. So here you can see it is not only the 6, it is plus or minus 6. Is that clear? So option B is your right one. Okay, so this completes your first exercise. With this completion of first exercise we are going to stop the session here. So in our next upcoming sessions we will discuss some problems and some different concepts related to property of matrices, properties of determinants. So in the meanwhile you take many number of problems will be available in different books in online. All the problems are available. So you try different type of problems, try solving different type of problems, right? So with this we'll wind up the session here.